Well, I didn't know that for many years I was trimming my beard all wrong. It wasn't until about a couple years ago. I was getting my hair cut from my stylist, who I go see every 3 to 4 weeks. And one day finally he goes, you know, man, I think you're trimming your beard all wrong. And I said, really? He said, yeah, it's not really the best way you could be doing it. I said, well, what's the best way to do it? And he said, see, what's happening is you're coming down way too low and it's making your neck look bigger and it's not making your jaw more square. And I said, okay, so what's the trick? And I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, so here's the trick. You take your fingers, you put them right here, right below your ears, kind of in the corner of your jaw right here, okay? And you try to meet your fingers together by doing a straight line. Now, as you can see, I do have a somewhat of a trim going. I'm going to show you a little bit more. Then you start to meet your fingers. So again, this is a correct one. This is correct right here, and it makes your jaw look more square. Now, I'm a little bit rough. I'm going to shave it all in a second. But again, finger here, and then you just meet. And what happens is you end up meeting a lot higher than if you were trying to get this all appropriately lined up. See, what I used to do is I used to trim it down here. So I'd have this big patch of hair right here that would go all the way across. And when you have that, it makes your neck look less square and your neck look like it's almost like bigger. So it doesn't shape your face appropriately. So I'm gonna do it again. So right here at the corners, and you come and you meet. So really, the beard is gonna stop just a little bit below your chin, and that's how you make a really good beard, just like that. Now, one of the tricks is when you're actually going to do the shave, let's say you have it all fully grown out. Obviously, I can kind of see where to go because I've done it before, but even so, it starts to grow in a little bit and I still have to find it. So what you're going to want to do is when you're coming in and making that line right there, you can take a shaver and just make a little bit of a line right there. There's another trick to do this. I don't have a comb on me, but you can take a comb. Imagine this is the comb right here, and then you shave right underneath there. So I'm gonna do a full shave and show you how it looks. So as you can see, I made the line right there, and I'm gonna follow it. And sometimes I go even a little bit higher just to make sure that it's not too low. Now, I'm about halfway done with the neck. So as you can see, I'm starting to really shape it up here to make that line straight where it's going from here to here. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm pretty tight against the jaw. I don't want it to come lower. That's the whole point, is we want it to be against the jaw line, then to meet up here, okay? So you're gonna be taking your fingers, going against your jaw line, and then you keep on going straight to meet here with both of your fingers. Now, something I did as well to show you is during the trimming process, so I finished my neck, I did go all the way down here because I want all of my neck to be completely clean, okay? So all the way down to almost the collarbone. I want all this completely clean to really make it so the beard and the jaw stand out. A couple other tips too. I like to make a straight line. So I come here and I make a straight line, and anything above this line, these little hairs right here, I shave that off. So I do that on each side. So it gets a really nice clean look. I trim the hairs right here. I'll take this shaver. By the way, if you're interested, this is a Philips Norelco, and I just boom, 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 get all those off. So that's clean around the lip as well. I'm pretty much done if you wanted a full beard like this. Now I go the extra length. I take this, just like a wall shaver, WAHL, that's the brand. Put it on the lowest setting possible so it gets as tight as possible. And I'm gonna go over all this just to make this a light stubble. So that's how I do it. It's up to you. Some people just keep it like this. Some people grow it out even further. But if you wanted to stop here, you could. And look at that. See, you can see now the jaw. If I had hair down here, it would just continue. My jaw would look longer than it is, but it's not there. Now, as you can see, I'm not done. I still have more to go, but it's got a nice cleaner shave here. It's going to grow out a little bit more evenly. And one thing I wanted to talk about now is the sideburns. The sideburns is obviously a personal choice. What I think looks the best, in my opinion, is a sideburn that's not too long, like we're in the 70s, and not too short, like we're in the military, but just even. So I try to get it to right about that point in my ear, right about halfway through. And I'm going to do the same on this side as well. All right, so you can see the after here. I went pretty tight, so it almost looks like there's a stubble everywhere. But as this grows out and I decide to do another trim down here, it's gonna make everything look even more squared off. I don't really have a super square jaw to begin with, but having the beard outline the jaw helps a lot. And don't forget that the reason why we're doing this and the reason why we want to have a really good trim is because we're going to be more attractive, right? And that's going to help us with women. It's going to help us with self-esteem, all those good things. Would love to hear if you're a guy with a beard who trims as well, any tips that you have. I think I gave everything that I could have here to have the best beard possible. I know people do it in different ways, but this one has worked the best for me. So let's hear from you down below. If you like this content, press subscribe, and I'll talk to you very soon.